Hello. It has been too long. I was sick and had no voice, but now I have voice back and we continue game. This should be the DLC. So this is Home Safety Hotline for anyone who hasn't seen it yet. Options. Nah. Good. Good. I have none of those that I know of. I'll find out. Now, how do I get started on the DLC? Let me check that out, because I have no idea. I just hit the play button to start streaming because I said 5 and I was already late. Even if I wasn't completely ready. You know, professional streamer things. Is the audio okay for you guys? I want to make sure I'm not like blowing up anyone's earbuds here. Oh, should be showing up here. Let's see. It thinks my thinking face is sad. I know I installed the DLC. Okay, no, it doesn't remember that. Apparently. 1 second. Where's my BRB? There it is. I'll be right back as I figure this out. Oh wait, nope, seasonal worker. It showed up. Okay, I don't need to go away. You guys get to keep me. I am gonna move this tab over here though so I can see what the heck is going on. Hello, tab. I am moving you over to this screen. Actually, I'm gonna move you down to that screen. There we go. That way I can control this from here. There we go. Says my stable bleh. My connection is unstable. Wonderful. Good to know. Can anyone type in the chat to assure me that this is working? It has been a while. I am out of practice. Hello, Potato Gamer Tag 71. Thank you for the first time chat, and thank you for letting me know that this works. Thank God. Alright. I'm back to my office job because my unpaid internship is clearly not paying me. So think Nightmare Before Christmas theme here. Can you stop making me think? Can you stop thinking I'm sad, camera, please? Thank you. See, not sad. I'm perfectly okay. On the outside. My username is Rebecca. I don't remember being named Rebecca. I remember being called Kitsu-Mei. Or Mei for short. No sponsor tags in the name either. Yeah. But I guess for today, we as a collective, everyone watching and myself, are Rebecca. So welcome back. Rebecca, all of us here at HSH are ever grateful for your annual service during one of our busiest and most vital work weeks. While we only get to experience your talents for 1 week every year, we just want you to know you are highly valued here and an important member of the HSH family. Best of luck this year, Rebecca. We're counting on you. Did you guys not remember my promotion? I'm not Rebecca, but like, I got a promotion last time. I descended, not ascended, right? Yeah. Rodney. Rebecca! Dog! I heard you were back in the office today. You aren't going to forget about coming to say hi to your best pal Rodney from IT, are you? I know you wouldn't dare forget. Remember, I got serious dirt on you, dog. Some of us actually remember last year's Christmas party. XD. Anyway, glad to have you back. See you around, Rodney. Observatory, Daily Twilight Report from HSH Observatory. This is in 1996. Phenomena first sighted in Nunavut at approximately 0400 hours. Estimated proximity is around 300,000 miles. Or, I'm not even going to read that number. Current risk profile, low to moderate. Looks like an Aurora Borealis. So, I've gone back in time to work this job. I know, quite the dedicated worker. Time travel, all just to work a job. But you know, when you can't even get hired for unpaid internships, this is the best you get. I'm not bitter. Now then, let us see what is going on. And someone's like, what time is it in your time? The answer is now. Now is when I'm streaming. Hopefully they see the notification and they are able to join because they were part of the original. But yeah, anyways, how do you guys all feel about being the collective Rebecca today? Are you guys feeling it? Are you feeling the Rebecca energy? Apparently we work here for a week. Becca. Alright, Spud's feeling the Becca energy. Good. I said good, face. Thank you. Please do write expressions. You have no idea how long I spent calibrating this dang model. Appreciate it if it worked. Can't wait to make my live duty model. It's gonna be a bit though. Anyone else feeling the Becca energy? Going once, going twice. I think I'm sad when I look to the side a lot. Move the camera. Hopefully that'll help. Do we have any more Rebeccas? Just me and Spud feeling the Becca. Well, that's okay. You guys will collectively come to accept being Rebecca, I guess. And I will also come to accept it. Okay. I should have really joined the Discord. And then maybe, like, promoted that I was streaming. Hello, camera. Please know I am not sad. You're gonna see me bouncing around because I have to keep calibrating this dumb thing. Hello, camera. Whoa. I'm moving all sorts of places. Recenter that. Thank you. There we go. I'm not flying off the screen now. Thank you for waiting. Welcome, employees. I'm clocking in. Wait, I'm gonna pause this so I don't... Sorry I had to cough. Earlier, I know I coughed in the mic and probably blew out someone's eardrum. Sorry about that. But now, I'm just, yeah. Okay, so, these are some new ones. So, we got animation. Any miniature humanoid figure, like dolls. This was in the original one. They have business. Oh, it's even got a little holiday jingle. That's fun.
It is I, Carol. It is good to have you back in our employ, Rebecca. Thou art a lifesaver every season, and thy yearly return is appreciated as always. I, of course, have no need to tell you how things work here, but I will remind you that we are hosting our annual office Christmas party again the day after Christmas. It would please me to see you there. We're all counting on you, Rebecca.
That's not ominous at all. Though them hiring a collective honestly doesn't surprise me. Now that I think about it, they would hire the streamer and an entire Twitch chat. Just for funsies. I mean, we get to deal with this kind of thing. Okay, antler growths. Antler growths are a family of fungi, tall antler-like arrangements seen on decomposing humans and animals. Motor movements and host.
Can you send over an electrician? Our lights keep flickering off, and we're trying to get our Christmas tree ready for when our folks arrive.
Okay.
Please hold.
Let's see. What could cause power issues? A cloche. Cloches are large circular stone formations known to appear around homes during the winter. Often report clear skies, a feeling of instability and sinking. Hazardous to homes and their inhabitants, as the ground is in the center of the formation, will sink lower until a pit is formed. Aid of the ones conducting the cloche. Offering gold to their firstborn child. Or vacate. Hello, do you guys cause any issues? Oh, look at the little dwarves, I love him. Holes in basements. Structural damage. Doesn't say power issues, though. Dissuaded from tunneling by clippings of parasitic plants. Interesting. And elves. They lower the immune response of people. Interesting. Spud, have we had an elf in the house this whole time? Hi, Val! I'm glad you're no longer in an ad. Welcome back. And I'm sorry I was gone for so long. Was no voice. They're sick. Not sick anymore. So we have here elves. Fatal consequences. So, false carolers. Let's see that. Humanoid creatures draped in many layers of clothing that are known for their pleasant singing. Homeowners afflicted by false carolers often report sounds of singing, missing neighbors, or large feathers appearing around their neighbor's doorstep. Very real threat to humans. Carry away anything that comes close to their nesting grounds. False carolers are suspected. All homeowners in the affected area should stay locked in their homes until sunrise. Ooh. Forgotten boggarts are a roaming species of boggart that is untethered from memory. They're known to dwell in uninhabited outdoor locations until they find new homes, that those capable of witnessing them. Homeowners that have attracted a forgotten boggart often report strange sightings and obsession with discovery. So like, the people that are on Finding Bigfoot. Forgotten boggarts are harmless to those unaware or indifferent to their existence, but the risk of inhabiting homes of those with an interest in discovering them and discussing them, thereby increasing the risk of hazardous activities such as flooding, fires, or electrical outages. They didn't say anything about wanting to find something, though. Do you guys cause... I forgot. Do you guys cause issues? No, you guys don't cause issues with that. Lamps, right? Do not turn off the lamp. Mountain Warlock. Oh. I just said a bunch of things and realized the mic was off because I was coughing. What is up, Prozac? Thank you for the Prime. This is everything I said before the mic was turned off. I really appreciate it. And, right now we are, catching cryptids, reporting, helping people with their issues, usual job stuff. I even teleported back to 1996. You know how unpaid interns are. We are sick of, being unpaid, so I went back in time to take a job, because that's just how dedicated I am. Also, we're all collectively known as Rebecca now. I also miss 96, fellow Rebecca. I wasn't even born yet. Or was I? Pine sprots are harmless if left to their devices, but the behavior can turn hazardous if their home is disturbed. They've been known to sometimes cause fires or electrical shortages when electrical devices such as lights are introduced to the home. Our lights keep flickering off. We're trying to get our Christmas tree ready. Okay, we might be dealing with pine sprites. I could be wrong. No, pukas are the weird thing. Okay, red nose. Red nose is a seasonal illness caused by primary symptoms of red berry-like growth emerging from mammalian proboscis. Painful during the late stages. Goes away after it blossoms. Prevented by quarantine. Sinking foundation. Structural problem in a home? Oh, this is actually fairly normal. This could be severe and mortal danger. Foundation repair services. We also have snow golems. I see. Seats existed back in 96? At least under that brand name, fellow Rebecca? And you lived in Bangladesh then? I feel like I missed so much lore with you. You almost have as much lore as this game. Alright, snow golems. Wet floors, power outages. Recently faulty or broken heaters. Strange formations of snow outside. He didn't mention any of that, so I'm gonna assume it's not that. He mentioned the Christmas tree, though. Visible subspecies of wisp, known for its sugar plum-like aroma. Sweet aroma, sorry. I'm disappointed in my lore not showing up on the stream. Ask the creator of Home Safety Hotline if he can throw you in there too. I mean, if you can work as a fellow Rebecca in the seasonal DLC. I am reading your lore out loud. It will show up in the stream, or at least the VOD. Sugar wisps can be hazardous to human health thanks to their influence on their victims' preferred diet. Sustained exposure to sugar wisps can lead to mild to severe medical problems ranging from tooth decay, diabetes, and starvation. Huh. Dissuaded from influencing their chosen victims by blocking access to their victims' smell. Nose plugs is the way to go about it. Time wisps. We'll get this looking great. Your overlay mechanic. But I like my overlay. I worked hard on it. And I have a few of them. I have the complex one and the non-complex one. I just want the screen to be as big as possible for this analog game. I like the analog details. It's very fun. I could, however, move this over a little bit. There we go. Game. There we go. Balance that a little. I kind of hit the play button without being fully ready. You know, as one does. Because I was so excited to see you all again. I had been sick for so long. Needs to be more interactive. This is the EGA mode video. Huh. I mean, GB speaks anytime that someone does anything, like cheer, sub, make a demand out of me, and force me to drink water until I'm waterboarded on the floor with a bladder painfully ready to burst. You know, things like that. Time wisps. Back to game. This guy has been put on hold forever. Hopefully he's fine. God dang it. I mean, thank you for your redemption and your concern about my hydration level. No, we do not need to see me in pain. I'd prefer if you didn't, honestly. There we go. To look up less. What can I say? I, love audience engagement. Even if it means to the point of masochism. Also, I feel bad because I was gone for so long, and hydration was something I definitely needed when I was sick. I will let the audience wonder. The maple syrup was very tasty, thank you. We even mixed some into cake. It was very good. I'm not dehydrated now, Val. I was dehydrated. Ooh, even OBS is lagging. We good? Or is that just me? Am I lagging? It's entirely possible. There we go. Nope, that's not lagging. It's just OBS. Okay. Nah. Time wisp tendency toward temporal displacement, while sometimes beneficial, can often result in causing intense anxiety or stress on those who have witnessed their fates to be. Newfound gratitude for life and a desire to better themselves, or immense existential dread. No further action required. They just kind of go on. We saw something about this when we started the game. The Twilight. The Twilight is an annual, reoccurring phenomenon. Thank you, Spud, for redeeming that, I'm sure. I really appreciate it. Also, for some reason, it's double notifying. I'm gonna have to figure out what that's all about. I'll do that after stream. Reoccurring phenomenon known for its diet of fear and suffering. Should it find sufficient satiation in the cravings during the time spent in our cosmic proximity, it will proceed to consume all things that dwell above and below the soil. Oh. That, doesn't sound good. The twilight is a severe existential threat to all living things. So long as it finds sufficient feeding material, its hunger should avoid being sated at all cost. Good to know. Let us not sate its hunger then. The twilight should be kept from its desires at all costs until it moves past. To prevent feeding, all manner of fear, agony, and suffering should be avoided or mitigated when at all possible in the calendar days of its proximity between December 21st and December 25th. It's also advised to spread as much cheer, celebration, and merriment as possible during this time as feasible. Good to know. Why am I jittering? I promise it's not from the coffee. There we go. Y'all saw nothing. Are you just having trouble visualizing on the camera, buddy? Alright, so the twilight, right? Just a warning to everyone, the ad starts in 5 minutes. I'll try not to do anything too exciting during that time. Oh, and avalanches. That's important to know about. Yep, that's an avalanche, alright. Large quantities of rapidly moving snow. Dangerous to most mammals or humans caught in direct impact. Crush or maim soft-bodied creatures. Barrier blockade entrances or windows and homes. Alright, out of all of these, based on my memories and everything else, I think we have a Pine Sprite. Oh boy, my favorite. I'm gonna listen to the Pine Sprite, and then I'm gonna listen to his recording again and see if we hear any of it.
Can you send over an electrician? Our lights keep flickering off, and we're trying to get our Christmas tree ready for when our folks arrive.
What do y'all think? I say Pine Sprite, but it could be something more boring. It's not black mold before you say anything, Spud. Let's see what the Sprite does. This is what the Sprite does. Or do you mean submit it? Thanks for submit. Water. Submit. Okay. Info successfully sent. Hopefully we are not wrong. Or else, as Rebecca, the twilight will consume all of our planet. And that would be bad. Our cheer level didn't go down. So I think we're okay? I think. Sorry, I was grabbing a blanket. A little chilly. I'm just leave it ringing. It's funnier that way. Just kidding. Oh! Freya time.
Ah, it's huge! I saw it scurry into the cupboard. Ah, expect for more. Send someone over quickly.
Oh. That sounded like mice. Here, let us take care of Freya time. There she is. Congratulations. She will be on the screen until that is redeemed once more.
Please hold.
Alright, let's go listen to that one more time since Texas speech was over.
Ah, it's huge! I saw it scurry into the cupboard. Ah, expect for more. Send someone over quickly.
Glug glug. Scurry into the cupboard.
Ah, it's huge! I saw it scurry into the cupboard. Ah, expect for more. Send someone over quickly.
I mean, I heard squeaking in the background. You heard that too, yeah? These don't have a sound associated with them. Nah, not the same sound. Yeah, that sounds the same. Small, worthless rodents. You got the Magikarp treatment, little guy. Ran into the cupboard. Oh, even more water. Good. Great. Wonderful. I really have to fix those notifications. Yeah, that definitely didn't sound like that. Okay, none of that is in line with that. Welcome back. So, I'm sure you heard the first one, but she appears to have a mouse problem. But I don't really have much more information. I don't think she's dealing with a Dorsha. It could be a bat. No. Sounds like mice.
Ah, it's huge! I saw it scurry into the cupboard. Ah, expect for more. Send someone over quickly.
I remember there being one creature in particular that, like, was into cupboards. But I heard squeaking. So that's what I'm gonna go with. consent. Val agrees. Definite squeak. Wonder who our next caller will be. Guess I didn't have to wait long to find out.
I think some kids are building some forts on our property. I'm looking at a bunch of big tall mounds outside our house, just coming from about every angle.
Oh.
I need someone to come and take these down for me. I'd do it myself, but I'm currently recovering from a back injury after slipping on something wet in my living room this morning.
Please hold.
The Horde. Nah, that's just for trash. Oh, they don't make mounds. That really did sound like... Snow golem. Large humanoid mounds of snow, capable of moving on their own. Infestations, wet floors, power outages, recently faulty or broken heaters, or strange snow formations outside the house.
I think some kids are building some forts on our property. I'm looking at a bunch of big tall mounds outside our house, just coming from about every angle. I need someone to come and take these down for me. I'd do it myself, but I'm currently recovering from a back injury after slipping on something wet in my living room this morning.
Yeah, I think that might be some snow golems. Sounds like snow golems. Smells like snow golems. Is cold like snow golems. I think it's snow golems. Just shoot the mountains, problem solved. It says, when caught early, snow golems typically be removed from a home by turning up the heat in a home to speed up their melting process, blocking easy access to home heaters or fireplaces. Snow golems are succeeded in removing heat sources from the home. It's highly advised to utilize HSH's pest control services. I don't know if sentient... if it's kids covering, so problem solved. I don't think shooting in it necessarily kills the golem. Also, I'm not sure if they're able to reanimate. Those look like they could be shot and then reform themselves. Oh no, shooting is not great for children. You're right.
The wild man is real. I've seen him. I've seen him. I know you people know about things like this. I know what you really do. I have photos. We can get these out in front of the public. The people need to know. Please, help me get this out to the world before it's too late. I know he's been tracking me.
Please hold.
You have an uncle like this guy? You might want to let him know that he's dealing with a forgotten boggart. And... you probably shouldn't he shouldn't dwell nearby forgotten boggarts. Any sightings or any thoughts of them, to prevent them from inhabiting one's home, never speak of a forgotten boggart. At risk of inhabiting homes with those with an interest of discovering and discussing them, therefore increasing hazardous activities such as flooding, fires, or electrical outages. Yeah, that's a forgotten boggart if I've ever seen one. I haven't. But given this description, why did the snow golems look like Lego figures covered in snow? It's entirely possible that the image taken from them, a little behind the scenes, we looked up the art book last time. A little behind the scenes, that very well could have been how they made that photo. In lore canonicity sense, Lego big and snow? Look at the good guy. Home Safety Hotline, how can I help you?
Please help. Can't move. Too weak. Need more. Need more.
Please hold.
Need more what? Range for tooth decay, diabetes, and starvation. Invisible. Hi, Tacharia. Welcome in, my froggy friend. We are trying to figure out what Carl needs more of. Okay. Oh, I guess I need to hydrate again. The things I do for you people. My fellow Rebeccas. Oh yeah, for my froggy friends or anyone who came in a little late, we are collectively Rebecca for this episode. That's all. Welcome to the collective. Okay. Okay. That's not it. Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna guess he needs more sugar, and that is a sugar wisp. Based on what we know. Just can't really think of anything else that makes people intensely crave anything. This is the DLC. to answer your question on is this a new update or a different version, this is the DLC of it. It's called Home Safety Hotline Holiday Seasonal, or I don't know what it's called exactly. Something along those lines. There we are. Very good. Cheer levels are still up. I'm glad that you have assimilated into your role of Rebecca, my frog friend.
Yeah. So, there's strange noises coming from our basement. I don't know what's down there, but I can hear it scurrying around and making little scratching noises at night. I don't dare go down myself, but my wife said she found little round pellets or something down there.
Thank you for redeeming your hydration demand. It has been... what's the word for done already? I have done the thing that you've asked. It's been processed. Alright, scurrying, scratching, that sounds like mice. Basement, fine, but...
Please hold.
I don't think it's the dwarf. Please don't scurry. Little scratching noises. This one does make scratching. Dry pellet droppings. It could be a bat. Let's see if there's any sounds in the background.
Yeah. So, there's strange noises coming from our basement. I don't know what's down there, but I can hear it scurrying around and making little scratching noises at night. I don't dare go down myself, but my wife said she found little round pellets or something down there.
Bats might be more of an attic thing, but it specifically says small dry pellet droppings, which is... and the scratching, which is another thing. It could be basement or attic. You found a bird in your basement before? Yeah, no, it could definitely be a bat then. I have a few questions as to how that bird got there, but that's a rabbit hole to go down another time. Right now we are on the clock as a collective, Rebecca. Small round droppings, but it doesn't say anything about pellets. No marks. Sound of squeaking. There is no squeaking. Do pipe hobs do pellets? No. Do raccoons poo pellets? Do trash gnomes do pellets? Fur. Nope. That's a fur thing. I'm gonna say bats. Oh. The bird in our collective basement was an eastern bluebird? Very pretty, fellow Rebecca. Of the frog shape. I also am confused as to how it got into our collective basement. Collective Rebecca. I'm gonna go with bat. It's the only one that has pellet. This is very specific description. Ooh. Nope. Not it. Or just accuracy, 83.333333. It's not terrible, but not great. Let us see. We have new mail in the box. Let us read our mail, Rebecca's. From Rodney. Dude, do you see this yet? Everyone keeps forwarding this to me. I can't tell if they're taking it seriously or not, but either way, it's hilarious. I thought you'd get a kick out of it. Stop. On this day, December 23rd, 25-year-old Alice Prairie fell into a lake and drowned while ice skating. If you don't forward this to 5 other people by tonight, you will be drowned in the lake you next visit. Very spooky. I'm more worried about the twilight. Phenomena sighted in Manitoba at 1200 hours, approximately 100,000 miles or whatever number kilometer. Risk profile moderate. It's getting closer. That's a little spooky. Well, nothing I can do about it. Back to my work. Let's clock in for another great day. I'm getting paid for this, right, fellow Rebecca's? I also wish to get paid,
Greetings,
fellow Rebecca.
It is Carol again.
Hello,
There have
Carol.
been reports of some new activity, so we have gone ahead and made some new information available to thee. I pray things are going well thus far. Thou knowest as well as I what is at stake. I do hope to see thee soon, Rebecca.
Hope to see you soon too, Carol. Permissions have been updated. New entries. Frost wisps. Oh, it's pretty. Frost wisps are a subspecies of wisp that commonly take on the appearance. I guess it doesn't matter.
I need someone to come fix our windows.
I also wonder how many Carols there are, Collective Rebecca.
And I wouldn't want anyone at my second family gathering to catch a cold. I'm hosting at least 20 additional family members, and I need this place locked tight for their sakes. I've already caught something dreadful during our last hosted function, and I don't intend for it to happen again.
Oh. Fix our windows. Terrible draft. Catching a cold. 20 additional family members. Something dreadful during our last hosted function, and I don't intend for it to happen again. Well, what happened in the last one was likely the elves, but this might be something different. Anyways, I'm going to keep reading the new ones in case we start having some technical outages again after last time. Subspecies wisps take on appearance of semi-transparent crystallized orbs. Homeowners suffering from frost wisps also report shivering sensations, a chill in the air, and otherwise warm places, and sudden lingering thoughts of their own mortality. Harmless to most mammal and humans, as long as they keep their distance. Direct contact can cause frostbite. Remain in a home as long as homeowners linger on dreadful thoughts such as mortality and prospect of decomposition. However, advised to distract themselves with any manner of cheerful activity, food, or friendly company, and keep such thoughts at bay. What's a Hans? Interesting. Human-shaped husk of cloth, rags, and straw, known for sneaking into homes and domains of affluent and wealthy and fortunate. Homes are occupied by hands, commonly suffer symptoms such as appearance of strange markings, faint sounds of rustling, and occupants suddenly behaving abnormally. Does not directly harm those he crosses paths with. He can negatively impact the lives of homeowners should he complete the process of occupation. Occupied human adults may commit acts they do not condone, including more hazardous behaviors such as murder, debauchery, and arson. Oh. Evacuate any home suspected of Hans' occupation. Should a family member or loved one be successfully occupied by a Hans, it's advised to contact HSH Pest Control immediately. A Lucy. Lucy? Oh. Semi-humanoid creature, vaguely resembling a pale human woman, known for slipping inside homes during hailstorms. Report a semi-slimy, transparent substance near openings such as doors, windows, and chimneys. Hazardous to humans or pets that cross its path as they steal the warmth from warm-blooded mammals, often leaving behind their crumbled, frozen remains. Highly advised to quietly hide all warm-bodied inhabitants of a home if a Lucy is suspected and present, and wait for it to pass through on its own. Spud saying, not the Lucy. I think it's Lucy. The mare. Interesting. The mare is a skeletal horse-like humanoid draped in a variety of tinsel and fabrics. It is known for its distinct song-like screeching and its tendency to approach the entrances of homes after dark. Homeowners report the sound of wailing, screeching, or singing. Little to no danger of humans or animals, but is known to consume large amounts of homes' food and beverages if invited inside. Cannot be disrupted when feasting. No direct threat to homeowners, and it can be either invited in to let it feast until it is contented, at which point it will leave on its own, or it can be safely ignored and homeowners are willing to bear with its noises it creates for hours. The use of earplugs or soundproof material can assist homeowners who do not wish to invite the mare inside their homes. We also have an ad in 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Just wanted to give you guys a warning in advance. Alright. We've got... what else? An ogress. Ogresses are large, 8 to 10 foot cave-dwelling creatures typically only active at high elevations during the winter. Homeowners typically do not experience an ogress directly, but rather report other consequences of its presence, such as Yulemen or Yulecats. In rare instances, an ogress will see fit to visit a home if they fail to acquire their targets through other means. Due to its size, their subsequent entrance into a home can prove catastrophic to a home's roofing, foundation, and inhabitants. Now then, to prevent an ogress from entering one's home, it is highly advised to avoid escalating their activities by allowing Yulemen to access a home. Homeowners that wish to avoid the attention of an ogress in the first place can reinforce and advise benevolent behavior in their children. What is this? Oh, more hydrations. Okay. Thank you, fellow Rebecca, for reminding this Rebecca, us, to hydrate. Being part of a collective is difficult. I have so many thoughts going through my head. And just trying to feel a sense of identity among us all. It gets harder and harder as the seconds tick by. Sending a request. Now then, who's next? Oh, 4 new ones. Winter fur. Winter fur is a highly contagious seasonal virus known to cause the rapid growth of white hair-like follicles across an infected individual's face, body, and eyes. Full coverage is expected to occur within the first 48 hours after an infection. It is most commonly found in mammals and is contracted through direct contact with the infected. Subsequent blindness caused by winter fur can create a more hazardous conditions and reduce quality of life for those infected. Winter fur is also known to attract other dangerous pests, such as any variety of ticks or fleas. Once winter fur has completed its growth, it can be mitigated using any variety of traditional shaving equipment, such as razors, to reduce the chance of attracting ticks or fleas. The infected individual should be quarantined from other parties indefinitely to avoid spreading the virus further. Dang. Yule cat. That is a large cat. Holy crap. Oh. Yule cats are large, feline-like creatures known for prowling in populated, high-elevation areas during the winter. They feed primarily on various textiles and fabrics. Homeowners experiencing Yule cats often report sounds of hissing, growling, large paw prints in the snow, and missing clothes or neighbors. Just also missing neighbors. Yule cat's diet consists of fabrics that can be proved quite hazardous to clothed homeowners if caught in their path, and due to its size and speed, most human adults and children will not survive these sort of encounters. Yule cat's strength also allows them to easily break into homes in search of food if it is sufficiently hungry, damaging doors and windows in the process. If a Yule cat is suspected to be active in the area, homeowners should take quick action to leave out a variety of fabrics and textiles within safe distance of outside the home. It is advised to deliver these fabrics completely unclothed. You be naked in the snow and you give that cat its food. Yule goat. Oh, it's inbred. Yule goats are goat-shaped apparitions that can sometimes occur in homes during the winter. Homeowners experiencing Yule goats often report strange coincidences, citing shapes of goats throughout the house and imagined sound of bleeding. Yule goats are not directly harmful to humans and animals, but their prolonged presence can often cause paranoia and sleep deprivation in affected homeowners, which can sometimes lead to careless household accidents such as fires. As soon as a Yule goat is suspected to be present in a household, a humble offering of wheat or straw can be made in appeasement. For more persistent infestations, it is advised you call HSH Pest Control Services. And Yuleman. Hello, Yule lads. If you have never seen the Drawfee episode where they draw the Yule lads, I highly recommend it. It is incredible. Also, it goes over the lore of some creatures you may not have ever heard of. Yulemen are a subspecies of gnome that appear as small, hairy humanoids with pointed craniums that are often seen traveling in packs of 13 or more. Homeowners invested with Yulemen often report broken windows, stolen food, sounds of clattering or giggling, and more rarely, missing pets or children. Yulemen are harmless to human adults, but can be a safety hazard for household pets that are small enough to eat and human children who have attracted the attention of an ogress. Yulemen will typically leave a home on their own once satisfied with their taking. I must hydrate again. Thank you for remembering to water the collective fellow Rebecca of the potato shape. Alright. Yulemen will typically leave a home on their own once satisfied with their taking. To prevent Yulemen from entering one's home, homeowners may board up windows and close off sufficiently large openings, such as chimneys, but in most circumstances this is highly inadvisable. Good to know. Let's see what they sound like. Is it just me, or did that, one sound like a Keck W? Alright. Fixing windows. Terrible draft. Let's see. Do you cause drafts? No. What could be causing these drafts? I mean, it sounds like they had an elf at their last thing. Let's see what it says here, though. Do dwarves cause drafts? Nah, that's holes in the basement. Okay, you guys help clean. Yeah, they're not reporting any pink flowers growing on them. Nope. Nope. Frost wisp? They didn't say anything about their own mortality. What could it be? This one specifically has windows. Terrible draft. Any y'all have any ideas? I can't help but think it's the elf. It's the only thing that sounds even, like... Yeah, it's not directly what's going on, but it sounds like that's their problem. Am I crazy? Don't answer that. Are we crazy, Rebecca? The potato-shaped Rebecca says I am crazy. That us, Rebecca, are crazy. It tracks. I'm gonna say elves. Okay. The number didn't go down. Cheer levels are still high. We might make it. The twilight is not going to consume us all. I think. Home Safety Hotline, how can I help you?
This packet you sent doesn't make any sense, and there is still something in our basement. I'm calling Papa Paul's Pest Control from now on.
It is okay, fellow Rebecca. I understand that your cat Soot is very important to us. It is important to us as a collective. It was not mold potato-shaped Rebecca. It could have been mice, though. The Rebeccas tell Soot to behave, knowing darn well that Soot is not going to. Home Safety Hotline, how can I help you?
God, I'm dead. I'm dead and I'm only 33. Please say I can change this. Please say I can change it.
Please hold.
Oh. I have a couple of ideas. This sounds like immense existential dread. I feel like there was another one that made people think they were dead in the base game, but I'm not seeing that one here. So it seems like it might be a time wisp. And I need more water, I guess. Thank you, fellow Rebecca, for reminding me that we need to drink water. I hope your bladders feel as full as mine do. Or should I say, as full as ours are. I'm losing my sense of self at this point. Wait, I'm not a self, though. I am just a piece of a whole. Hydration will help you think? Probably. Alright. Let's tell him that he is just being bothered by a time wisp and, nothing else will need to happen. Except maybe changing his way so he won't die. But that's up to him. Home Safety Hotline, how can I help you?
There's some kind of dying animal in our yard. Can you send someone out to put it out of its misery?
That's a mare.
It's been screaming like hell for the past hour, and I'm far too squeamish to go look at it or touch it myself. My son is only 10 years old, and he's very worried about the poor thing, so please hurry.
This sounds like one from the original one.
Please hold.
That's a mare, though. I think this one was in the base game. Only this one has been tinselified. This is the mayor. I could hear it in the background. Yep. Yep. Definitely mayor. And not just any mayor. The mayor. There we go. Oh, thank you. Yeah. This is actually an older one. I only wear it for my business job on the side, you know? Also, hello, Adelphi, or should I say, you are also now Rebecca. We are all Rebecca here. At least for this shift. Home Safety Hotline, how can I help you?
I think Betty's cat is on the prowl. I need someone to come put that beast down. First, Betty doesn't show up to the PTA meeting this week, and now it seems her cat is on the loose again, leaving its disgusting feastfuls of feathers behind on neighbors' porches.
Okay, we have... Betty's missing. And feathers on the doorsteps. This sounds familiar.
Please hold.
Yes, we are Rebecca, as one collective. They have hired the collective Rebecca, which is us, to do this job. So, just for the stream, we are Rebecca. We've traveled back in time to 1996 in order to fulfill this job, because our unpaid internships are not paying our bills. So welcome, fellow Becca. You are today! This part of our collective doesn't like to work, but because you're part of the collective and we're outvoted, you must. You don't have a choice. It's only for 1 week in the season. Don't worry. We just have to prevent the twilight from happening. Anyways, I think this was the Carolers. They said specifically something about... That entry said specifically something about there being feathers. And it has a bird face. False carolers are flocks of feathered humanoid creatures. Singing. Entrance of homes. Reports sounds of singing. Missing neighbors are large feathers appearing on neighborhood doorsteps. I think Betty might have been fed to the young of the false carolers. We can prevent the Twilight movies, fellow Rebeccas. It's not black mold potato-shaped Rebecca, that is I. One of us really wants to watch the Twilight films and the other one doesn't. It's so hard having conflicting parts in my head. I'm not even reading that one out loud because it's not true. I mean, it is. I mean, it isn't. Ugh, so many voices. I am Rebecca, and I have many conflicting opinions about the movie Twilight. But right now, I, Rebecca, am doing my job back in 1996, and I must keep the cheer levels high. We know what's at stake. I will block out the voices. I will do my job. Okay, good, I was right. Cheer level not going down. Home Safety Hotline, how can I help you?
I think there's some kind of mold problem in our house. I keep finding this nasty, kind of thick slime residue near the air vents, and I think it's scaring the pets. Our poor cat hasn't wanted to come back inside yet, so I need this fixed as soon as possible.
Oh no.
Please hold.
Is it the Lucy or the Lucy collective? In terms of it spelled like this, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be the Lucy. The cat hasn't wanted to come back inside. I really hope it didn't cross paths with this thing. I keep hearing voices saying it's... I hear voices saying mold, and Lissussy. But despite these voices, I feel I must do what is needed for the greater good of the collective. Sussy mold. Home Safety Hotline, how can I help you?
Oh my god, I think there's an avalanche outside! Our home is right below the mountain! Please send someone over before it's too late!
Please hold.
I'm sure he's good with waiting on hold. I'm pretty sure he just said what it was. Yep. Sounds like an avalanche to me. Sir, I think you're dealing with an avalanche. Could be wrong, but your level didn't go down even if you are now deceased. Home Safety Hotline.
The doctors told me to call here. I think I caught some kind of dog disease. My neighbor's freak dog sneezed on me or something, and now it's growing on me. I can feel it underneath my skin, this horrid little bump forming. It's hurting very badly. Please, can you tell me what to do?
Well,
Please hold.
there's a couple things that could be. Actually, like 3. Oh, okay, that's only on that, so they're good. Let's see. Dog sneezed. That sounds like either Red Nose. Direct contact with the infected. Well, sneezing isn't direct contact. And true, it does take a couple minutes to suffocate from an avalanche, fellow Rebecca. We are aware of this. Yeah, this one says direct contact, so... I'm gonna say red nose because sneezing. I mean, both of them are mold. Both of the even close options are both a type of fungus. Also, there is an ad in 3 minutes and 42 seconds. Just wanted to warn you guys in advance. I will try not to do anything too exciting in that time. Hello,
Someone
Steven.
is coming into my home. Your security cameras broke on me, so I can't see who it is. I can hear their shoes squeaking or something in the footage when they came in to steal my Santa outfit. Do you have some kind of policy compensating your customers for selling them faulty equipment?
Please hold.
Do you guys, men, cause issues and steal Santa outfits? Doesn't say anything about electronics going haywire. Everything is molded. Look closely. Of course. Mold's a collective. Rebecca's a collective. Do we have any Christmas elf creatures? We have literally an elf. It just causes illness. We sent that to Christina earlier. Or Christine, or whatever her name is. Electrical outages. Doesn't say anything about stealing clothes, though. Yule cats steal clothes, but, like, Yule cats don't wear shoes. Nope, that's just broken floorboards. Heavy breathing. Pretty sure they would know if an 8 to 10 foot person would come in. Look at troll. Oh, it's the inflatable guy. During the winter, they deflate their bodies. Okay, so this is to steal warm materials. I clicked this randomly, but it seems we've stumbled across something that might be it. Missing clothing, shrill sounds of air escaping. Their shoes squeaking or something. This kind of sounds squeaky. Yep. Do not approach the thing that stole your clothes. I agree, fellow Rebecca. I believe this might be it. The SFX sounds like Luke Hero 1's. It's entirely possible. Cheer level stayed. Cheer level stayed. I think we got it. Oh, thank God. We have pushed the twilight off for another day, Rebecca's. Hmm? Heads up. I don't know if you've already heard, but the pest control department has been panicking and sending out vans all morning. I think something big must be going down. I know you have a lot on your plate already, so I figure I'd give you a heads up. Also, happy Christmas Eve. Hope you've been good this year. Winky face, Rodney. No, Edward, Dad. I will wait until the ad goes away. Let us see. I'm gonna read the report on this and we'll go back to that. Phenomenon sighted across North Dakota at 0200 hours. Estimated proximity around 50,000 miles. Oh, it's getting closer. Within active feeding range. Moderate to high risk. Cheer levels should be monitored closely. Well, yesterday, we as Rebecca managed to keep things going and 100% correct. So we've only lost a small amount of cheer. So why is it getting closer? Is that just what it does and we'll repel it with our happiness? I'm sure that's how it works. I'm sure we know that's how it works. Welcome back, fellow Rebeccas. Rodney wants to say that something big is going down. We have a lot on our plate, but, and it's happy Christmas Eve. Hope you've been good this year, winky face. I'm a little concerned. Also, the twilight got closer. It's in feeding range. But we've kept the cheer up, so I'm sure it'll be okay. Right, Rebecca's? I have trouble speaking as if we are a collective using they, them pronouns. And we's and us. Inclusive language. One day until Christmas. This gives me FNAF vibes. Alright, we got this. Welcome, employee. Let's clock in. No entry selected. Same as before, same as before. Home Safety Hotline, how can I help you?
Hudson here, HSH Pest Control. Listen up. The Mouse King is loose, and it's our understanding he means to stir up trouble of the Yuletide variety. My boys are working around the clock to find him and stop him in his tracks before things get too hairy, but sometimes things slip through the cracks. Little things, if you get my meaning.
Oh, we know what the
If you
tracks.
hear anything strange, let us know as soon as you
Are for.
can. There's new data coming your way. Read it carefully. Keep those eyes peeled. Hudson out.
Sure thing, Hudson. The Mouse King. A bellsnickle? What's a bellsnickle? Oh. Looks like that character from Tarot. Home Safety Hotline.
We need someone to come check our house for damage. I think I felt an earthquake last night. And this morning, I noticed those godless Hendersons across the street crying about something with the police. So I'm fairly sure whatever happened must have been enough to damage our property.
Please hold.
Well, let's read this new thing with the protagonist of Tarot. Or whatever that character is. I didn't watch that movie. And I hope none of the other collectives have watched it behind my back. Bellsnickle is a human-shaped pine-based life form and is known to visit on winter nights adorned in animal furs and a wooden mask bearing a friendly visage. It doesn't look very friendly to me. Homeowners experiencing a bellsnickle often report break-ins, finding berries, sap, pine needles, or scratch marks on the floor, or dead pets. Bellsnickles do not pose harm to any mortal harm to humans they encounter, but they're known to occasionally lash out at those they perceive as wrongdoers. Their presence can be highly hazardous to any furry mammals or pets in the house should they require more pelts. The berries they occasionally leave behind are both safe to eat and delicious. Bellsnickles will usually pass through a home and move on to others by the end of the single night. Multiple visits in a single home are rare, but more persistent visitations may be a sign of troublesome moral activities occurring inside the home. Hello, dear Polar Wolf 04. Welcome. And I see a chimkin. I appreciate for the first time chat. Unfortunately, that is Dear Polar Wolf 04 is no longer your name. You are now also Rebecca for the duration of this stream. Welcome to the collective. We are Rebecca, and we work at Home Safety Hotline in 1996, only for the holiday season. For 1 week. We get great pay, though. Now then, moving on. I see the Rebeccas are greeting the new one to our collective. The gift hag is a humanoid creature, somewhat resembling an elderly woman with a smiling face covered in soot and soil. She's known to quietly slip into homes. Fine. The Rebeccas are thirsty. Spud is going to have to refill the water if they want me to keep hydrating. I mean, Potato Rebecca. As I was reading, it's known to quietly slip into homes during winter and often leaves behind trinkets such as makeshift dolls, wooden idols, or sharp twigs and rocks. The gift hag and its gifts are mostly harmless to humans, though careless play with sharp rocks and twigs can often result in human children injuring themselves. If homeowners wish to keep the gift hag from entering their home during the winter, they may choose to close off all access to the home's chimney. I'm glad that you've assimilated well, Rebecca. We are all Rebecca. I'm leaning over to look at the emoji. Very good. Anyways, let us read The Hunt. The Hunt is a storm-like fungal weather phenomenon. Wow, it really is always mold, huh? What's that? Oh! Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Freya, you're in the way. I can't see. I can't see the name. No. That was probably their fault. That was probably other Rebecca that just joined. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm sorry Freya blocked the image. I was too late. I was too late to give kudos to the new Rebecca. No. Black Bolt does funny things to the brain of the Rebecca. So we all imagine this. So we imagine all this. That was on purpose. I'm sneaky. Man, there's so much going on in my head. Anyways. It's fungal weather-like phenomena that carries with it large quantities of infectious snow-like spores. Homeowners caught in the hunt report commonly thunder, blizzards, electrical outages, and violent or erratic behavior from neighbors. The hunt's powerful winds can cause trees to break or fall, which can lead to dangers such as property damage, electrical outages, and fires. The hunt's spores, if ingested, can also cause unpredictable hazardous symptoms in humans, such as color blindness, physical deformations, and cannibalistic desires. Ew. If the hunt is expected to pass through one's neighborhood, homeowners can take measures to keep safe by quarantining themselves within the basement, cellar, or other underground shelter until the storm and ensuing panic passes. It is advisable to keep an emergency food supply, medicine, and water stocked for such an occasion. Cannibalism. But I'd never eat the fellow Rebeccas. I would never eat us. Locomotive. The locomotive is a large, segmented, train-like organism. This is a pro-cannibalism stream. The presence of snow-like material is a telltale sign of a house fire. It is, definitely. We as Rebecca are great at our job. The twilight has not devoured us yet. This is also a pro-cannibal... No, it is. Yes, no. Feel conflicted on that one. Am I infected with the hunt? Are we infected with the hunt? That's not important right now. I'm on the clock. We are on the clock, guys. This sounds like the Alaskan bullworm. The locomotive is a large, segmented, train-like organism that can only be seen by animals and human children. It is known to appear after nightfall after the 21st of December. Homeowners affected by the locomotive also report floors rumbling at night, distant whistling, snow falling in strange patterns, and/or missing children. The locomotive is harmless to human adults, but can prove particularly harmful or even fatal to human children if they choose to enter its domain. Children bearing sufficient faith are known to return the following morning, however. Is this like... just a small part of us. A forearm or a head, not a leg or a torso. Again, my lunch break is not now. Our lunch break is not now. We are not going to think about eating flesh of ourselves. Yeah, this is the Polar Express with an Alaskan bullworm and, potential missing children. There is no known solution for removing the locomotive from an occupied area while it has stopped. However, the locomotive only remains in one location for a few minutes at a time to attract its prey before it moves on to other territories on its own. To prevent harm, children and pets should be supervised or kept indoors. Now then. Also, to anyone who subscribed, I did make a few animated avatars. I hope they are amusing to you. My fellow Rebeccas, it took a bit. They're not the most fancy, but I did make them. Aren't Rebecca creative? Oh, that's the one that we were talking about earlier. The Mouse King. It just sounds like the mice. The Mouse King is a prominent member of a traitorous clan of mice known for recruiting and leading them in nefarious activities such as riots, heists, and assassinations. Homeowners with the Mouse King often report sounds of squeaking, scratching, and seeing strange mice behavior such as mass coordination or attempts at communication. The Mouse King poses an incredible threat to all living things, and its destruction should be immediately prioritized. The Mouse King should be stopped at all costs by any means necessary. Homeowners are highly encouraged to use lethal removal methods, including but not limited to mouse traps, toxic sprays, sharp implements of any licensed firearms. If homeowners will not oblige, they are advertised to utilize HSH pest control services. Cute little thing. Indeed. Adorable but deadly. Also, what was it? I had a thought, and then it left. One of the other Rebeccas must have eaten my thought. Oh, I was about to say, Prozac would have loved to know that guns are, in fact, encouraged for this one. The Perchta. Oh. Oh my. Don't love that. Less cute. Perchta is a large humanoid creature vaguely resembling an elderly human woman with a beak-like nose and a long skin sheet-like skin. Oh, that's skin. Perchta is known for entering homes full of refuse, chaos, and filth. Homeowners experiencing Perchta often report break-ins, nightly sounds of clattering, and shed skin on the floors. Perchta are incredibly dangerous to homeowners inhabiting its chosen domains, as it will often utilize nearby humans as makeshift scarecrows to keep other pests at bay. Most human adults do not usually survive this process. Perchta cannot be easily or safely removed from a home if it has claimed it so. It is claimed, so it is advised that homeowners are immediately to evacuate the premise if a Perchta is suspected to be present. Homeowners are advised to prevent Perchta from being attracted to their homes in the first place by keeping their homes clean and filth-free. So invite the Hobbs is what I'm hearing. Invite the Hobbs. The Saint. It's a man humming, and some horse whistles. A saint is a warlock, sometimes resembling a bearded, elderly human male adorned in thick robes, often seen riding a pale horse-like creature. The saint is known for traveling through snowstorms at night, leaving strange artifacts on doorsteps of homeowners. Often the saint's arrival is followed by the sinner shortly after. The acceptance of the artifacts granted by the saint by bringing them within one's home can often result in the gift receivers experiencing great fortune and luck for a span of 30 years. After a 30-year period, the saint will return to collect their due. It is not advised to accept these gifts. While the saint cannot be prevented from delivering the gifts, the homeowners can simply remove the gifts from their doorstep and burn them outdoors to prevent accidental acceptance. It is, however, highly advised to wait until after the day following. Wait until the morning after the following day to remove these gifts. Good to know. Followed by the sinner. Oh. Is this a Krampus situation? The sinner is a large, bipedal goat-like creature known for breaking into homes and devouring human children, usually arriving after a snowstorm is passed. Homeowners often report the sound of chains or hooves, broken doors or windows, and or missing children. The sinner is highly dangerous to human children that cross its path, as it is known to ravenously attempt to devour them on sight. Human adults that are too large to eat are not usually at risk unless they attempt to come between the sinner and its feast. The sinner will not enter the homes of those with a gift from the saint at its doorstep. As such, it is highly advised not to remove these gifts on the night of the snowstorm. The sinner will continue to move from home to home once it is successfully fed. Oh. Whoa. Hopefully this is not what we become, Rebecca's. Whites are the misshapen former humans that have been exposed to the effects of the hunt, coming in a variety of unfortunate bodily configurations. Whites are known for their wild and unpredictable violent behavior. Homeowners experiencing whites often report gurgling, coughing, or hacking. Whites are highly dangerous and will attempt to bite or otherwise harm most humans and animals on sight. Their relative speed and strength can widely vary, though most direct encounters are fatal. Whites generally have very short lifespans and will often perish on their own, usually within 48 hours from medical disadvantages granted to them by their peculiar bodily configuration. More persistent whites can be removed with the use of any nearby sharp implement, licensed firearm through HSH pest control. Or through that. Damn whites. The thought did come to me. Alright, so let's play back here.
We need someone to come check our house for damage. I think I felt an earthquake last night. And this morning, I noticed those godless Hendersons across the street crying about something with the police. So I'm fairly sure whatever happened must have been enough to damage our property.
So, earthquake sounds and crying Hendersons. Well, there's a couple of things I can think of. Avalanche, no, we already had that, and I'm pretty sure that's not it. These aren't known to damage property. Cloach? No, they didn't say anything about instability and sinking. Foundational issues, but they didn't say they felt earthquakes. That's banging and whistling, but it's not rumbling. Earthquake. Does the hunt cause earthquake symptoms? Thunder, blizzards, electrical outages, or violent or erratic behavior. So no earthquakes. Rumbling of the floor, distant whistling, snow falling, missing children. Well, that it does match earthquake. And people crying could be from missing children. You already had the Lucy, you already had the Mare. What about the Mountain Warlock? Echoes, rumbling, shaking, or occasionally avalanches. So it could be the Mountain Warlock. Nope, nothing about mices. That one just leaves skin. They just said earthquake. They didn't say that they noticed anything issues. No gift. Chains and hose are not earthquakes. I only have 2 things that kind of sound like it. I think we're dealing with either A, the locomotive, or B, the Mountain Warlock. Hey, the potato part of the Rebecca Collective, can you start a poll on if you think it's the Mountain Warlock or the locomotive? I need the collective to, collectively answer. The Mountain Warlock. Well, the potato part of my brain, puts that to a vote. I'm going to snooze this ad, because I need everyone to be here. And I only get to do that 3 times, but haven't done it yet, so... Alright, poll is up, guys. Vote. Do you think it is the locomotive or a mountain warlock? So far, we have 2 votes. I need to hear the voices of all the Rebeccas. So far, everyone agrees on the locomotive, as a collective should agree. Black mold is not an option, though it is always in the back of my mind for some reason. It's always in the back of our minds for some reason. Have we been infected as a collective? Alright. The locomotive is 1, so that is what we shall submit. Hydrate. Thank you for reminding us to collectively hydrate, fellow Rebecca. I must ask the potato part of the Rebecca collective to collectively grab me more water, because we are out of hydration juice. It's nice being part of a collective, because part of you can move while part of you stays. We said the locomotive. We may or may not be infected by black mold. Home Safety Hotline. This is Rebecca. How can I help you?
I have been robbed. Someone broke into my house and completely cleaned out the fridge and cabinets last night. There's wine all over my floors, discarded milk jugs. It's absolutely disgusting. I demand a refund for this useless home security package you people sold me. It's only good for hearing thieves cackle after the fact.
Cackling? I remember some cackling.
Please hold.
Other than what I hear in my head all the time. Right, fellow Rebecca? You too hear them. Broken windows. Stolen food. Sounds of clattering or giggling. At least it didn't say pets or children, but I'm pretty sure it's the Yule people. Letting the spud know I need agua if people are gonna keep redeeming hydrate. the potato-shaped Rebecca that we all know and love. I also hear the screams, but I hear laughter sometimes too. You must get more in tune with the collective to hear the laughter, I guess. Or just experience Yule Men. I guess that could also cause laughter to be heard. Cheer level did not go down. I think we were correct on both accounts of the locomotive and this. We are on fire today. Or would we say we're cool? Yeah, Rebecca's pretty cool. Home Safety Hotline, this is Rebecca.
It's in my cornflakes. It's in the ceiling. It's in my coffee. God, it's in the wallpaper. Oh, please, make it go away. Make this godforsaken demon go away.
Oh?
Please hold.
It's in my cornflakes and the coffee. Goats are usually demons. Definitely black mold. Just kidding. Also, to warn people, there is an ad in 4 minutes and 18 seconds. I will try not to do anything interesting during that time because I like engagement with the audience, and I know ads aren't great for that. It's been a really long time since I've streamed, and I'm pretty sure Twitch will revoke my affiliate status if I don't stream more. Which would be sad, because I was ill. I couldn't control that. Plus I did idle streams, but those are kind of boring without having a cute face like mine talk to you all. The Rebeccas need income. Human-shaped apparitions that can sometimes appear during that. Sightings of goats throughout the house and imagine sounds of bleeding. It just sounds like a goat situation. Yule goat. Black mold is still in the back of my mind, but I'm pretty sure it's Yule goat. And the cheer level did not go down. So it was in fact Yule goat. Home Safety Hotline, this is Rebecca.
Everything is sinking! Please, send help!
Please hold.
I didn't hear any chanting in the background, so I'm pretty sure that's an avalanche versus a mountain warlock. Let's double check.
Everything is sinking! Please, send help!
Yeah, that's an avalanche. Hopefully they're okay in order to receive this information. Cheer level's still the same, so I guess they didn't bite it. Or they were happy when they did. The potato side of me thinks that that one was a warlock, but the cheer levels indicate otherwise. Unless dead people can't give or take from cheer levels. Home Safety Hotline, this is Rebecca's.
Hudson here. Pay attention. I've got word from the boys that the Mouse King was last seen wearing a disguise. I repeat, the Mouse King has gone incognito. Be on the lookout for any conspicuous individuals of a rodent-adjacent variety. Hudson out.
How big is the Rat King? Or, I mean, the Mouse King. It didn't say it was different from a normal mouse in size, right? Is it just a bunch of mice in a trench coat? Home Safety Hotline, this is Rebecca's.
Hey, I think some kind of wild animal's in my house. Our poor wooden floors are scratched to hell and back, and there's a bunch of sap and needles and stuff littered around the place. Please, could Just send somebody over to find this thing and get it the hell out of my place. Hey, sit. Quiet, boy. Sit down. Hey.
I think I know what that is. Turns out reading actually helps. It's the Pine Lady. Luckily, it seems like she didn't need the pelt of your dog. It's Tiny Mouse in a suit. That's entirely possible. It could be a tiny mouse
Please
instead of a
hold.
bunch of mice in a suit. Though the Mouse King could also just be a collective like we are, Rebecca's. Alright. I know what it is. It's the bell snickle. Because pine, scratch marks. Luckily the dog ain't dead. Break-ins. Sap, needles. Didn't leave any pine though. Or didn't leave the berries. I wonder if it doesn't leave berries if it thinks that the people are doing moral problems. Why are pre-roll ads on? They shouldn't be. How do I run an ad? It should be running. Yeah, there's an ad break. Okay, maybe it's just being dumb. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what the heck is going on. It's talking about pre-roll ads being on. I turned those off, and I'm doing this specifically so that the pre-roll ads don't turn on. That's why I have ad breaks, because otherwise it does pre-rolls. And who the heck is going to enter a stream and then wait a minute and 30 seconds just to see if they like a new person? It's basically detrimental to the person streaming. So no one's going to want to stay unless they actually know that person outside of the stream. Welcome back from the ad, guys. For some reason it told me the pre-rolls are on. They shouldn't be. That's why I run the ads. I don't know if Spud can check that or if that's something I have to do. Or the potato-shaped Rebecca. Anyways, let's go back to work, Rebecca's. I think you got a bell snickle. Well, the pre-roll ads means you enter the stream and you get an ad. You got one as you entered the stream, Val? I mean, Rebecca?
Please, you have to help me. I think my husband has joined some kind of cult. He's not acting like himself lately, and I found what looked like satanic symbols in the attic, along with what looked like a scarecrow in the center.
Pre-roll ads for incoming viewers fully disabled. It says they're disabled. You sure you got an ad? I never did say. It said ads manager will do this automatically. But now it's saying pre-roll ads are automatic. How do I fix this? Sorry, not Rebecca. Not collective speaking. I have no idea how to fix that. I just put on 3 minutes of ads per hour. So why is it doing that? Why do I have to have automatic ads manager in order to fully disable ads? Odd. Hold on. I'm gonna do this real quick. You'll hear me talk to myself still, but... Well, that explains why so many people click off immediately. True, I was already talking to the collective Rebeccas. The collective of us. Alright, I think I figured out what happened. So basically, it wants me to run 3 minutes an hour, and I think I put it for 1 minute and 30 seconds, not realizing that it didn't mean 1 minute and 30 seconds an hour, which is what I have it set to here, run a 1.5 minute ad every 30 minutes. And I think I accidentally put the ad minutes per hour as 1 minute and 30, which it didn't like, and meant that the pre-roll ads were enabled. Also, for some reason, even if I set it to 3 minutes, if I turn out the ads are not automatically scheduled, it enables pre-roll ads still. However, if I have the automatic ads manager do it, it fully disables pre-roll ads. So I don't love that it's not letting me do this manually. But weird. Stream display ads. I agree, fellow Rebecca. It is big annoying. Which transfers to you, because you are also me. We. Business. Anyway, it shouldn't be an issue anymore, and I'm sorry it ever was. No, I'm losing more viewers as I try to do the business thing of not making you guys watch more videos. Gosh dang it. Alright.
Please hold.
Please. Alright, let's listen to that again.
Please, you have to help me. I think my husband has joined some kind of cult. He's not acting like himself lately, and I found what looked like satanic symbols in the attic, along with what looked like a scarecrow in the center.
Oh, and I have to hydrate. Thank you, fellow Rebecca of the potato shape. I have done as asked. Also, I think I figured out why it was doubling over the ads. Or the alerts. I'll have to look at it later, though. Please, you have to help me. I think my husband showed it's a cult. That sounded like from earlier, the Hans. Remember that guy? Such as appearance of strange markings, found a rustling, suddenly behaving abnormally. Adult humans may commit acts they do not condone. So it could be that he has been appearance of strange markings, sound of rustling, occupants suddenly behaving abnormally. There was another one that sounded kind of similar, but it was more... What was it? It will often utilize nearby humans as makeshift scarecrows. But it doesn't say anything about symbols. So I'm gonna say it's a Hans. I think we might be near the end of this. There we go. Home Safety Hotline, this is the Rebecca's. How may I help you?
Our house is falling apart. The floorboards are cracking, the doors aren't closing properly, and nothing is draining anymore. Something very strange is happening, and I suspect it has something to do with my neighbor's renovation project. I've been seeing people hauling around giant rocks all week. Who knows if they damaged something on my property?
Giant rocks.
Please hold.
I mean... Sounds like this. Cracks, uneven floors, drains not working properly. But they said something about giant rocks, which is what the cloach looks like. Feeling of instability and sinking. I mean, it could be a sinking foundation caused by a cloach, because that's what the giant rock-looking thing is. The cloach. Or sinking foundation. I feel like one caused the other. Alright, this is another one where I'm gonna ask the collective for assistance. Collective, can you help me find out, is it the cloach or sinking foundation? The thing that's throwing me off is Neighbor's renovation project, seeing people hauling around giant rocks all week. Which is not something that sounds normal as a part of sinking foundation. Rebecca of Potato Shape, can you make a poll that is sinking foundation or cloche? The Valbecca says cloche. But what do the other parts of my brain say? The other parts of our hive mind. More hydrating? Done. So if I was the only one that said anything about cloching. Spud was assisting me on something Twitch related. Okay, you say cloche, I say okay. I believe you. More hydrate. My arc bladder is starting to feel very full. Home Safety Hotline. This is Rebecca's.
Someone stole our competition out from under us. I know it's those no-good Derricksons. They've always been jealous of us taking the annual Grand Gingerbread Master Award. Oh, rather than improve their own skills, they decided to break into our home last night and steal our post office. I found poor little postman Peter collapsed in pieces on the floor, right next to a big hole with the burned remains of our post office inside. The police won't do anything. Can you come and perform a citizen's arrest?
I don't think I can do a citizen's arrest, but, Postman Peter collapsed in pieces on the floor in the yard next to a big hole with burned remains of our post office inside.
Please hold.
Huh? Oh, it was a gingerbread post office. Poor little postman Peter collapsed in pieces on the floor in the yard right next to a big hole with burned remains of our post office inside. What the fuck? So I'll go down the list. Stolen objects and tiny dolls, which he said Postman Peter is. Collapse in pieces. So... I don't think that's it. I think you have very shitty neighbors. Makeshift dolls, but it doesn't say anything about taking anything. Thank you, fellow Rebecca, for reminding us to hydrate. I don't know if we really need much more. Our bladder's getting full. Didn't say anything about stealing food. The only ones I know about, they didn't say anything about anything crazy other than Postman Peter. The sinner eats children. That's not what the problem is. That's not the problem. That's for clothing. Do I think of it as the animation or the other thing? The Yule Men, but we already had the Yule Men. And dwarves are in the basement. Nah. My brain is going numb. And my bladder is full. Yeah, I'm just going with animation. Let's go. It was Postman Peter. It was Postman Peter.
I'm not sure who else to call about this, but, something very weird is going on in our neighborhood. Some strange man in a large trench coat and Halloween mask is going around ringing neighbors' doors, carrying some kind of paper or notes. He hasn't come to my house yet, but I'm very afraid of what they might be up to. Pepper, stop scratching the door. He's going to think we're home.
Oh.
Please hold.
Wait a minute. A mask and a large trench coat. Holy shit, is it the Mouse King? Is that the mouse? Was I right? Was it really a mouse, a trench coat and a mask? It's attempting to communicate with papers, and the cat is upset. It has to be. Oh, that's exciting. Maybe I'll get a raise. Mouse King, Mouse King, Mouse King, Mouse King. And the cheer level didn't go down. It was him. We've got him, boys. Rebecca's. I'm glad y'all also believed he was innocent.
I need you to send out someone to change out our locks. My mother-in-law has finally gone far enough, and I've had it with her. I don't know how, but I think she's managed to get a copy of my key to come in and leave these creepy little dolls for my kids at night. I saw that old
bag myself on the security camera. It's a bit fuzzy, but I can make out those crony old arms of hers.
Please hold.
That just seems ageist. Whiz! I mean, sorry, as of now, you are Rebecca. We are Rebecca. At least for the duration of this job. Welcome, fellow Rebecca. We are the collective. We are Rebecca. We are in 1996. Excuse me. We are in 1996. Working a job to assist people with their issues. Also, I think we just caught the Mouse King. Let's go, Rebecca's. I know what this is. Leaving things, being mean and ageist. There's only one person it could be. It's gotta be the gift tag. It's gotta be the gift tag. We did it. We got 100% accuracy. Let's go. I was touching go for a few of those. The animation one was really, really pushing it, but I really couldn't figure out anything else it could be. And the locomotive you guys all voted on. Val, you saved me with the cloche, because I was just going to do sinking foundation. Sorry, I mean Rebecca, you saved me with the cloche. Alright. Val is smart. I mean, Rebecca, we are smart. Let's just check our mailbox. Uh-oh. Oh, it's closer. Phenomena sighted all across the Northern Territories at approximately 0600 hours. Estimated proximity is around 100,000, 10,000 miles. Currently feeding. Risk very high. Increased levels of cheer spreading is highly advised. Well, we haven't lost any since day one. Thanks to our collective work, Rebecca. From Rodney. Hey, what are you doing this Christmas, dog? XD. Unfortunately, we both know why. Unfortunately, we both know why. I'm sorry this always falls on your plate, Becca, especially with the extra madness going on with pest control this year. Today's gonna be a rough one. Here's to hoping to see you tomorrow, dude. We have you to thank for this past year, Rodney. What are you doing here on Christmas? Okay, that makes more sense. I did not read that right. Well, let's clock in for our last day. Let's see if we save the world again, Rebecca's. We've kept the cheer level at 91%. Let's, hope we don't let the world get consumed by the twilight. Home Safety Hotline, we are Rebecca. How may we help you?
Hudson here. We almost had him, but that little royal pain has given us the slip. He was last seen hightailing it towards the head office with his swarm in tow. I repeat, you have a whole gaggle of mice coming your way. My boys are coming in to break the walls down. We're gonna seize the king no matter what. Tell your buddies up at IT they're gonna have plenty of work ahead of them tomorrow. That's how it has to be. Hudson out.
Poor Rodney. We just gotta make it one more day, boys, and then we get paid. Boys, gals, non-binary pals, all of us, Rebecca.
Greetings, Rebecca. I'm
That's
certain
us.
that you've seen the skies today. The light's gaze has fallen upon us. I'm calling to wish you and the rest of the caller response team the best of fortunes. I know I need not remind thee that this day is one of great import, and is to be treated with the utmost gravity. Spread much merriment, and cheer to all you can, and I hope to see you all on the morrow.
Us too, Carol. The mice are gonna win. They might. Well, by the way, those people with the avalanche, do they count toward the cheer score? Like, do dead people count toward the cheer score? How does that work? I'm 99% sure that us sending them information amidst getting hit by an avalanche is not going to save them. Home Safety Hotline, we are Rebecca. How may we help you?
Some Christmas-hating hooligan has broken into our house. I heard them fiddling around last night with God knows what and came downstairs to find they disappeared. They even drank all the milk we left out for Santa. Thankfully, my kids are none the wiser.
Please hold.
Stolen food. It sounds like Duelman. Could it be twice? That could be it. Consume dust, dirt, and sticky substances found on floors and dishes. Did you leave the cookies on a desk? No, that's Faye's giving a feast. We have another ad in 4 minutes. Just want to let you guys know. We will try not to do anything interesting during that time. My brain just broke. Did the Horde steal it? Nope, that's rusty metal. How about a kobold? Did the kobold steal it? We can't afford to let the twilight eat us. Did the Mouse King take it? I don't think reanimations take cookies. Or no, it's just milk. Illustrate. The mice might win. The world might end. Do attic gnomes eat it? Nope. These guys eat dirt and cobwebs. Pretty sure bed hacks are under the bed. Didn't say anything about eating. They eat breath. Bed teeth are a fungus. Bell snickles, nope. Do boggarts drink milk? These guys come out at night. Oh wait, Hobbs cannot be compelled to leave on their own. Instead, one should take measures to prevent provoking metamorphosis by leaving out a bowl or a cream or milk. Leaving out a bowl of cream or milk. So these guys do have a milk thing. And these guys need breadcrumbs. I forgot Hobbs had something to do with milk. Dust, dirt, sticky substances found on floors and dishes, cleaning them in the process. Not dangerous, but can produce mischievous acts. They will not leave. But cream or milk, and they drank the milk thinking it was for them. Let's listen to it again.
Some Christmas-hating hooligan has broken into our house. I heard them fiddling around last night with God knows what and came downstairs to find they disappeared. They even drank all the milk we left out for Santa. Thankfully, my kids are none the wiser.
I'm gonna say the Hob. Cross your fingers. Is it it? Oh, thank God. Oh, what a relief. Home Safety Hotline, this is Rebecca. How can I help you?
Is it normal for a northern lights to show up in broad daylight for us folks in Texas? The sky's been looking real strange all day. Could a power plant be leaking nearby or something? Looks like the sky went all radioactive, if you know what I mean.
That's not good. Dale? Pray and be merry. Wow, and people in Texas must be really unhappy right now. If it's come for them.
Please hold.
It only should existential threat to all living. Cheer, celebration, merriment. You better start celebrating in Texas, guys. Well, I'm gonna wait for people to come back from the ad. But, I think we have our culprit. Just gotta get through today. Just gotta get through today. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This was the call we got.
Is it normal for a northern lights to show up in broad daylight for us folks in Texas? The This guy's been looking real strange all day. Could a power plant be leaking nearby or something?
Could be.
Looks like this guy went all radioactive, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, we all know what this is. Spud, Rebecca has said their piece from the background. Even though they know during streaming they are to be silent. The voices in my head should not speak. Now then, we think it's Twilight. Becca just said something. He's just on drugs. I mean, we've known about the Great Calamity Twilight ever since the beginning. It looked radioactive. It's in the cosmos. It's, over Texas and feeds on unhappiness. What more do you need? I think it's pretty clear cut. Yes. Don't be unhappy in Texas. Moral of the story. Alright. Cheer level didn't go down. I don't know what this information did to make them feel better, though. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Home Safety Hotline, this is Rebecca's. How may I help you?
They tried taking my baby! I boarded everything up, but I think I made them mad. I hear something coming. Something coming from the mountains. Listen to this. You have to help me!
It
Please
wants
hold.
children, which reminds me of the Yule people. God dang it. Frickin' Mouse King. Well. The Yule thingies. The Yule cat steals things, and the Yule men sometimes steal things. Specifically children. And they steal them for a person. The ogress. Oh! Nope.
They tried taking my baby! I boarded everything up, but I think I made them mad. I hear something coming. Something coming from the mountains. Listen to this. You have to help me!
I like that in the background. It's nice. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, that added diminish hit hard. Spooky. So, I didn't say anything about a cat being very big. Speaking of big cat, hey Freya. She was weighed at the vet yesterday. You're officially 11.8 pounds. Big kitty. You were small, now you're Lord. We collectively wish to pet the cat. So the cat has been pet. Freya, are you a Yule cat? She has not confirmed or denied this. Anyway, network error, so I have no idea what's going on, because I don't remember that sound. I can say it doesn't sound like the, mountain warlock, but I I have no idea. I just know these guys steal kids. The locomotive steals kids. Dorcha takes whatever it wants. Who else steals children? Gift tag doesn't steal kids. The fracture hard, they don't steal kids. Nope. Kobold probably would steal kids if it could. Mare doesn't steal them. Mice don't usually steal children. Someone steals bad children, but this is a baby. Babies don't have morality yet. Ogress steals children, and the Yule lads and the Yule cat sometimes steals children for them. The perched, there's nothing. Okay. The saint does not steal kids. The sinner does if they're naughty. I'm sure trolls would steal kids if they could. Okay. I've obtained food. The Rebecca's will feed. However, I still don't know who it is other than maybe the whites don't steal kids and they only live 48 hours. The old cat steals kids, but they aren't saying anything that would indicate cat specific. Also, that eats fabric. Just ate a thing. Tasted good. The ogress eats children, so that's the only thing I got. Going through all of them. Some of them accidentally kill children, but none of them specifically are trying to steal babies. Some of them kill kids, but like not specifically babies, other than the thing. I just remember this one picks a target and likes to steal it, or has his Yule cat steal it for him. So it's either Ogress or the Yule cat, or the Yule lads. Oh my god, I was right. Nope, still a network error. Great. Home Safety Hotline, this is Rebecca. How may I help you?
There's a nudist in our neighborhood. I contacted the authorities about this pervert crisis, but they told me to call you instead. Last night, I saw my neighbor darting through the neighborhood completely in the nude. The pervert looked like he was terrified of being caught, as he's right to be. I need you to send someone over to arrest this nuisance right now.
Please hold.
Are naked men one of the creatures? No, there is people acting out of line or out of normalness, though. Prevent crisis, looking terrified. Terrified of being caught. There is one that... Oh, they're back. Thank God. Naked. Which one of these controls mines? Hans controls mines, right? Behaving abnormally. Homeowners. Occupation humans. Commit acts I don't condone. For hazardous behaviors such as murder, debauchery, and arson. Hydrate. Black Bolt. Black mold in the winter seems weird. Mold doesn't like the cold that much. Neither the saint nor the sinner are naked. Are you naked? Feline. Eats. Missing clothes are neighbors. Didn't say his neighbor's missing. Don't survive. Wait. Oh! If a Yule Cat is suspected to be active, homeowners should take quick action and leave out a variety of fabrics and textiles within a safe distance outside the house. It is advisable to deliver these fabrics completely unclothed. Naked, terrified, running. Eats fabric can prove quite hazardous to clothed homeowners if caught in their path, and due to the size and speed, most human adults and children will not survive these sorts of encounters. Strength allows them to break into home in search of food, is sufficiently hungry. Feed primarily around textiles. Homeowners experiencing Yule Cats often repeat. Okay. So, hungry Yule Cat chase him, and he terrified. And take off clothes to feed it, and it chase him. Yeah? What do you think? I'd be terrified if that was coming after me. Because if he was caught in their path, they could have eaten it off of him and he ran. Or he was trying to offer it food. Yeah, you're right. It's the best we got. Here's to having a sheer level drop. Wait a minute. Oh my god. We were right. Let's go, Rebecca. High five, self. Oh no, it's another distorted call. Home Safety Hotline, this is Rebecca's. How may I help you?
Oh, thank God you
Oh,
answered.
Freya's meowing too.
I don't know how long we have
You are also
before the
Rebecca,
power goes
Freya.
out again, but please, you have to send somebody out here. I'm at 451 Grover Lane. The storm is bad. It's really, really bad. And my mom got caught in a storm on her walk, and now she's in pain. I didn't know who else to call. What do I do?
A bad storm?
Please hold.
The hunt? Hello, Freya. No, you may not have my food. One of the Rebeccas is making nuggets. We are making nuggets and eating a creation. That sounds like the hunt. The storm. Does it cause power outages? Well, the hunt it is. Given it hurts people, it makes them sick if they're caught in it and ingest it, and power outages and storms. Oh, it was the hunt. Cool. I remembered that one a lot better. I still can't believe I got the ogress earlier. Rebecca Cat is purring behind me. We are purring. Home Safety Hotline, this is Rebecca. How may I help you?
We need help. I think we're caught in an avalanche. I don't know what to do. Everything is shaking.
Wait a minute. Did you hear that?
Hold.
This one sounded different. SFX in the background sounded different on this one. Rebecca is happy about the nuggets. That one sounded different. I don't think this is a avalanche this time. Because listen, this sounds like words. You hear that word toward the end of the clip? Now let's listen to this guy's clip again. Hello,
We need
Rebecca.
help. I think we're caught in an avalanche. I don't know what to do. Everything is shaking.
Yep, that's a mountain warlock. This time it's not an avalanche. Woo! Yum. Home Safety Hotline, this is Rebecca. How may I help you?
Hey, yeah, there's something real strange happening outside our house. The sky looks all green, and I have a bad feeling about it. A real bad feeling.
Please hold.
As you are right to do, but you should proceed with merriment. Yes, you are correct, Rebecca. It is the twilight. Green, bad feeling, sense of impending doom. It feeds on that. You can't give in. Dinner. Sorry for eating on stream, but I've been here for 3 hours and I'm hungry. I also fixed the advertisement issue, so anyone who is not subbed should not be getting pre-roll ads. Home Safety Hotline, this is Rebecca. How may I help you?
There's someone trying to spy on my son Richie and I. Just the other night, while it was raging outside, some prankster with a death wish came to our door and just absolutely hammered on it and left before I could answer. This kid left some kind of weird-looking orb on our porch, so I punted it into the trash. Probably some kind of spy camera to case the joint with.
Please hold.
Snowstorm? Hammered on it? Left a gift? That's the saint. Hope your kid was good. Oh wait, he left a gift, so the kid was good. Still wouldn't take it, though. Yeah. One of the Rebeccas is screaming black mold, but... I don't think black mold likes snowstorms very much. So do we help the entire world? I know we've had someone from Texas, someone during a snowstorm. So, like, stands to reason Home Safety Hotline covers pretty much the entire Earth. And below. Dinner. Rebecca has a good point that the most unrealistic part of this game is someone listening to a solution and following through with that solution that takes more than one step.
Is in our neighborhood, limping around and trying to bite people. Please send help over. The children can't go outside anymore with this lunatic lurching around and chasing the neighbors while wearing this stupid little reindeer headpiece.
Reindeer headpiece.
Please hold.
Of course not. Rebecca agrees that is the most unrealistic part. Well, great. So it's either antler growths or the whites. And I'm not sure which. The reindeer antlers make me think it's the growth, though. Let's try to get this in before the ad pops up in like 4 minutes. Any ideas, Rebecca? Yes, Rebecca, I have an idea. Great, you care to share? Maybe. Thanks to the collective reminding me to drink water so much, I'm going to have to summon a break soon. For some reason, the thought of mold keeps coming to us. It's strange. We have mold on the brain, or corrective nervous system, or whatever the heck it is. we even have a brain? Anyway, this said antlers. I'm not gonna make it or this is reindeer head. I'm just gonna say antlers. And I was right. I hope those only grew on dead people. So that mean the reanimated thing is trying to bite people? Nah, I didn't vote. I just went with it because once the ad starts, I want to go to the restroom and I don't want to wait for a vote. Home Safety Hotline, this is Rebecca. How may we help you?
Hello? Are the lines still open? We just spent the night in our bunker during last night's storm, and it sounds like a ghost town out there. It's dead silent, save for the sound of some wandering souls coughing their lungs out. The commies drop a deuce on us. Please confirm. Over and out.
I know what that's at.
Please hold.
And for once, the crazy bunker conspiracy theorists are right. That's a white. Coughing? Don't worry. You just need to wait 48 hours and they'll all die. We have black mold, we have white mold. We do have many molds. We have fur mold, we have red nose mold, we have the hunt. But this is people infected with mold. This is white. Actually, we have antler mold too. The antlers were also mold. Alright, if I'm not mistaken, these are mold. Antler growths. Yep, family of fungi. Home Safety Hotline, this is Rebecca. How may we help you?
What's happened to my husband? I came home from a trip and... Oh, God, it's horrible. The police won't do anything. Please, send someone. What kind of sick person would do something like this? There's so much blood. And straw. So much straw.
Oh, no. I think your husband left the house a
Please
little dirty.
hold.
I have no doubt which this one is. It's a good thing I have no doubt about that too, because, network errors. I swear to God, the rats keep eating. The rat king, mouse king must have done something. Any hoodle. Ad break ends in 1 minute. I'm gonna go use the restroom. We'll back. Thank you for waiting. I got coffee. This is the effects of mold. I'm sure mold causes blood to be everywhere and straw. Also, Freya, aka the feline Rebecca, says hi. My tummy is full. I got coffee. My energy is restored in the 3rd hour of the stream. Let's go. But yeah, this is the Perchta. I remember reading that it makes people into that if their houses are messy. He must have been the one that kept the house clean, and so when he came back from his trip, well, you know. Copy. Mocha. Nope, still. Well, at least the cheer level stayed the same. That means we're right. I don't think he's gonna be happy, though. His husband's kind of dead. If he isn't, he's gonna be. That's, I don't think people survive that very often, being turned into a human scarecrow. Home Safety Hotline, this is Rebecca. How may we help you?
The lights. They're so beautiful, yet I feel so empty. So empty.
Please hold.
Twilight strikes again. Don't feel empty. Feel joy. Feel merriment. It's the only thing. It's the only thing that works. He might become full of mold after the, you know, after that straw gets wet and sits there for a few days. Lesson learned, guys. Clean your house, even if your spouse is out of town. Right again, who could have foreseen that? Home Safety Hotline, this is Rebecca. How may we help you?
My Greta! She's gone! The police won't do anything, please! You have to help me find Greta! Last night someone broke into the house and took my baby! By the time I got to her, it was too late! I saw them jump out the window! I think they might have been an escaped prisoner or something! They were carrying chains!
Oh.
Please hold.
I know what that was. Your baby was very naughty. Because that sounds like the sinner. Devour human children on sight. Too large to eat are not usually at risk. Or humans, adults are too large to eat. Saint leaves gifts at the doorstep, but it won't enter the homes that don't get them. Well. It turns out it's another creature that has to do with morality. It's the sap woman. Pine tree lady. I guess this doesn't have to do with, human children as much. In terms of morality. They just eat babies. So, that tracks. I'm thinking of Krampus. That one eats naughty kids. Or it was an evil baby. So many thoughts in Rebecca's head. Home Safety Hotline, this is Rebecca. How may I help you?
I think there's something wrong with our heating system. We have all the windows open right now because we're just boiling alive. I've gone to the basement to manually turn off the heater, but somehow it keeps getting turned back on and cranked up way too high.
This says cranked up to high heaven, but they just said way too high.
Please hold.
Could be a house fire. Do you cause heating issues? Fire extinguishers. Fire removal service. Maybe all babies are secretly evil. That's entirely possible. I wouldn't know. I don't remember. Do we remember being a baby, Rebecca? No. Doesn't say that causes heat stuff. Flooding, fires, electrical outages. Fires could be bad. I didn't say fire. Fire. No. Headaches, dizziness. No, that's not it. Not dangerous. Metamorphosizing. Immense dread. Followed or pursued. Great lurking shadow. If sought by Dorcha is to be to be sought by Dorcha is to be found by Dorcha. If you are a loved one or sought by Dorcha, it is advised to grieve and find peace through acceptance. Alright, Rebecca. It was nice having you on the stream. You have a wonderful night. Go to sleep. You can always watch the rest of the VOD later. Thank God, no one's gonna hit the hydrate button anymore. I'm free. I mean, I'll miss you. I'll let you know when I stream next. Hopefully it's a lot sooner and my voice stays. And the semester's approaching though, so I never know. Increased heat in their home. Foundational problems. God dang it, Spud. I mean, Rebecca. Thanks for reminding me. Appreciate it. Homeowners with dwarf infestations report increased heat. That's the only one I've seen, though, other than the house being on fire. But I'm pretty sure they'd notice that. Okay, we're good. It was, in fact, dwarfs. Ah, yes, we are all saying goodbye. Goodbye to the Rebeccas of our collective that must sleep. That part of our collective will be shutting off. They still remain with us, though. For if we are here, they are here. Home Safety Hotline, this is Rebecca. How may we help you?
They're getting closer. I can't bear it. I can't bear it. I can feel it. It's coming for us. For all of us.
Please hold.
So I have good news. As long as you start feeling jolly real quickly, it's not gonna get you. Nor is it gonna get anyone. As long as we keep the cheer levels up. You might be a goner, though. There we are. There you are. Yep. Twilight takes another. Be happy, gosh dang it. Home Safety Hotline, this is Rebecca. How may we help you?
Hudson here. First off, you're welcome.
Oh,
Me and the
thank you
boys
for
had
the
to make
bits.
quite a mess to do it, but we finally done it.
Thank you for the cheer level.
Yeah, that's right. We got you, Your Majesty. The rest of them scattered to the winds as soon as we captured their not-so-mighty leader. Spread the good news around the office and maybe call the IT department, some carpenters, and a plumber as soon as you can. Pretty sure that pipe is gonna burst one way or another anyway. Happy Yuletide, season's greetings. Hudson out.
Well, that happened. Whoa, my eyeballs just rolled in my head. That was weird. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate it, Spud. I mean, Rebecca? Of course I'd sub for myself. Home Safety Hotline, this is Rebecca. How may we help you? Oh, it's Carol.
You have worked the miracle once again, Rebecca. Thanks to you, the Lights Watch has passed over us once again. You are truly a lifesaver.
With minimal casualties.
As a friendly reminder, the office Christmas party begins on the morrow, so we had best see you there. May the Yule shine upon thee and be ever merry, Rebecca.
We did it! Let's go! Yeah. Let's go, we did it, let's go. Man, we look hot. Yay! We did it! Well done, Rebecca. Well done to us. And we survived another seasonal job. Now when do we get paid? This is Rebecca, signing out. Have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. Thank you for staying till the end or for stopping by. I appreciate all of you. I'd like to give a shout out to Rebecca and Rebecca and Rebecca and Rebecca and Rebecca and also Rebecca.